You have become a big boy. Bible says the meek will lead guide in judgment. When you lose your meekness, forget it, you have gone. It cannot teach you anything. You will know it in your head, you can quote it back to back, but you will not know anything. Nothing. There is a hunger in my home to take more. There is a hunger in my belly for more of you. Ebi pa mi o, oh, mi ò lè yo. Òǹgbẹ́gbẹ́ mi o, oh, ẹ fún mi lómi. What's the assurance of your future? How do you know you don't end up like your father or your mother or your grandfather? How do you know you'll be able to surpass them? Because you are thinking in your head that because you know book and you can do this, you can do that, you will surpass them. You are joking. You are joking. You are joking. You are living life on the thin line. There is no hope anywhere. Only in Jesus. Only in Jesus. Until you download something from Jesus that gives you an assurance, you are joking. You are joking. You are joking. You will be surprised that after 15, 20, 30 years, when you become your father's age now, you now look back and say that, how am I better than my father? Because you thought all it required is for you to just use your bigamorphy muscle. No, it requires a consistently humble. You will always go back to God as a baby. That, Daddy, yesterday, these great things happened though. I did this one and it worked like this. But tomorrow, I don't know what to do. You will never run out of wisdom if you are always humble before God. You will never run out of options. You will never fall into confusion. Your future is secured if you can just be humble before God. Humble before God, not before men. Many of you have false humility. You will be doing yes sir, yes man, yes sir, yes man, yes man. It's a scam. In your heart, you are not truly humble. Before God, you are not truly humble. In your heart, you know this. I'm not humble. And rather than you say, Jesus, I'm not humble. I should be humble, but I'm not humble. Help me, oh. You see before me, I'm humble. And your shoulder is like this, and you see, I'm humble. And you know, I can be more humble more than this. But I need to pray that Jesus help me to be humble. That's what many of us. We give it time. There's enough problem. Bible says sufficient for the day is what? Is the evil daring. That means there's enough evil in one day to keep you occupied. Enough evil. Enough evil. You think you are investing too much in your future now? You are joking. You are what? You are joking. 10 years down the line, you realize that you don't invest enough. Because there won't be enough to carry you through. Many people started investing. After 5 years, they stopped. They thought it was enough. Until 15 years later, they now realize that a new category of problem arose that they had not built up enough capacity to endure. And they were swallowed up. If you know what is good for you, you will forever be a baby in front of God. If you know what is good for you, you will forever always be asking Him for help. Forever be sincere before Him. You will not think you are sharp in any way. You will not think you are wise. You will forever, eternally. Why do you think men like NH are singing and they are crying? You think they are acting, they are doing drama? They are joking. They know. Remove Jesus from my life. I'm a nation. I will become the nation will disappear. Every other thing will become irrelevant. The men you are celebrating, that's their secret. So if you think he's only trying to be like them, you will fail woefully. Never listen to only a man's words. Tell the Holy Ghost to open your eyes to see his heart. You see people coming out on the altar and shouting, and you think it's like shouting. Go and shout. When you come back and they flog you, you will already said that there is something Bishop Medeko is doing that I don't know of. There's a state his heart is in that I don't know about. When you can decipher that one, let others are jumping and shouting about and leave them alone. When you figure out this is this man's secret, I will do it. Then your life you'll be able to produce a greater testimony than his. A greater testimony. Never listen only to a man's words. Never listen to a man's preaching and be excited alone. His preaching can affect your life in that moment. But when he's no longer preaching, what will become of your life? Find out the secret of a man's heart. Find out the things he does in his secret place. Men they have told you things like one day cannot go, and they can say thank you Jesus like 10,000 times. He has said it and people have laughed. But that's one of his secrets. But you have laughed. And in the month of Thanksgiving, when he said that thing, all of you laughed, you were happy. You used that one only in that month. But he did not use it for that month. He used it for every day of his life for 32 years. You now think you'll be able to meet up with his results. You are joking. You must find a man's secret and sacrifice yourself that I will follow this secret for the rest of my life. No matter what. This man used to pray 2 hours every night. I make a covenant with myself. David said something. He said, I make a covenant with my eyes. I'm going to covenant with my eyes that I will not look upon any woman lustfully. No, Jesus did not tell him. God did not tell him. The Holy Spirit did not tell him. Nobody told him. He know it's in Bible because there was no Bible. He said, me. I will have sense and be intentional enough to make a covenant with my own eyes. Okay, eyes have sense. Never do this. He chose by himself. Nobody told you. He said, my eyes have sense. David, he spoke to himself. Like, Mayo, have sense. So, sometimes you need to talk to yourself. Blessing. Have sense. Precious. Have sense. Say yeah. Precious talking to precious. Because you don't know your spirit can hear you when you are talking. So even though you are feeling lustful, you will say, I cannot. You know it's a lie. Keep saying it. Because it's a contention for your mind. Ariel says, if you lose on your mind, you lose on the ground. So even though you know you don't love God enough, you will sing that song, and you say it, and say it, and say it, and say it. That's like when you just come, after 5 minutes in Jesus' name you are worshiping. How are you? You just forget. You throw the song away. You are joking. That song can never produce fruit in your life. Not like that. Not like that. Never. Not like that. There's a necessity for consistency. Confessing. You know you don't love God. You want to love God. You will confess it and see it, even though you are feeling. Give me an example. I need an example. You are fighting. You have gone born again. You are fighting with stealing meat. That's your own weakness. Or lying. You just finish lying. Nah. For the next 2 days, be confessing only one thing. I am not a liar. You feel like lying. Nah. Say, I will not lie. The truth of the Lord is in my mouth. I will not lie. I am a truthful and honest person. I will not lie. People like just leave them alone. People that say laugh at you the most, they are in worse condition than you. Do you know they are laughing at you so they can become like them? Like you. Even if you're not speaking in tongues, you are too spiritual. See, when there's problem, they'll come and meet you. It's you they'll come and meet. Leave them alone. It's a matter of time. The Bible says wisdom is what? Justified over children. Wisdom will not argue. If I say, don't pay tithes, I have understanding. And I know it is a wise thing to honor the Lord with my tithes. I will not argue with you. But very soon, that person will lose money. We need to pay school fees. And me, in coronavirus, I'm getting more money. He's going to come and beg. And just really help her. Like, wisdom is what? But that time I was praying that again, tight it for you. Tell you what take But wisdom is what? Justified. Wisdom will not argue. We just take. I know when this seed matures, it will do what? It will bring forth fruit. So, is there anything you are sure of that you are doing that is wisdom? Or you are just doing it based on assumption? But Gabriel said it. You said something in the morning. And let's correct. I remember when I was going out. You said something that was very wrong in the morning. You said you are drinking water because what I said on Sunday. You're a liar. You said you're a liar. or you will not last long in that thing you are doing. Shall I tell you why? No, don't worry. I don't say you're a liar because that's your personality. That's not what I mean. When the Bible calls you fool, is he insulting you? He's calling the state of your action. So when I say you're a liar, I'm not saying you're a liar, you're going to a fight, not that kind of, don't get it wrong. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? You're a liar because you should not be drinking water because I said it. That's the foolish thing to do. You are placing your choice to do that action on the wrong thing. Why did I say you should drink water? To keep your body healthy. So you will choose to drink water because you want to be healthy, not because Brother Gabriel said it. The only Brother Gabriel did was to give you an insight. So when you place your word, your actions on Brother Gabriel said it, very soon when Brother Gabriel is no longer there, you'll not be able to do it again. But when you place on, I want to drink water so I can be healthy, when Brother Gabriel is not here, you are choosing to do it not because of the person. You made a choice. That's why God will punish you for your action. So I tell you, guy, when you get to your house, steal 10,000 for your mommy and bring it for you, and I'm forcing you. Second day, first day, and you choose to do it, God will punish you for that thing, not me. Do you know why? Because even though I pestered you, you chose. You chose. There's a choice. So don't do things because somebody said it. Do it because place it on a tangible reason for why you are doing it. So don't drink water because Brother Gabriel said it. Drink it because I want to be healthy. So even when I say, Samuel, don't drink water again, no, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. It has gone beyond me. You are making the choice not because of the person that said it. Why? Because of the reason, the purpose. You need to correct that in your lives. Why are you doing the things you are doing? Do you even understand why? How many things are you doing religiously? Because somebody said it. Because somebody said it. So don't drink water because I said it. The reason why I always say do this thing and tell you why is so that your trust will not be in because I said it. It will be because of the reason. So when I tell you, after you, cook, clean the kitchen. Why? So that cockroaches will not enter the kitchen and be living there and be flying up and down. So you will not clean the kitchen because Brother Gabriel said, if I don't clean, Brother Gabriel will shout. No, that's foolishness. You clean the kitchen because I want to be clean. I don't want cockroaches to be flying about. So you are taking responsibility for that reason. So whether Brother Gabriel says, don't clean the kitchen again, you say, no. I've gone beyond doing it because you said it. I'm doing it because it is good. Oh my God, you are not getting me. You're not getting me. You must base the reason and the purpose for your actions on substantial, relevant, and purposeful things. If I say, don't engage in sexual immorality, and you not see me engaging in sexual immorality, do you know very soon you start engaging in it again? Very soon. Do you know? You say, because Brother Gabriel is doing it. That's the foolishness. You don't understand. That's where religion comes in. That's where a cult is formed in the name of church. Because you are busy, because that person did not save you. That's why Paul said that I didn't want you to base your trust in wise words of men's wisdom, but what? But in the spirit and power of God. So you will not be praying 2 hours every day because Brother Gabriel said you should be praying. If you don't pray, this one will happen. No! You will pray 2 hours every day because you know when I pray, this happens. So when Brother Gabriel is not there, when you now enter school, when you go to university, because Brother Gabriel will not be there to say that, have you prayed today again? You will not, nobody will motivate you to pray. You yourself will motivate yourself. If I don't pray, my spiritual life will die. When my spiritual life die, my eyes will go blind. I cannot see anything again in the spirit. So when Brother Gabriel is not there, in fact, your prayer will increase because Brother Gabriel is not there again. You must base the reasons for your actions on things that are stronger, more substantial than just who said it. Also, the person will not shout. That's foolishness. It's foolish when I do like that. Because very soon, you people will be men and women of your own. And nobody will be holding you responsible again. You will be able to hold yourself responsible. So if you do it only because you are in Brother Gabriel's house, if you do it because you know if I use cup to drink arena and I don't use it, Brother Gabriel will shout at me. Very soon, you have your own house. And that thing you don't understand why before. You will understand why the hard way. When you have built a culture, when wait, is it a good thing? When I told you to start arranging the plates very well, when you saw it, what did you say yourself? So your reason for doing it won't be because he said it. It's because, this thing looks wonderful. I should be doing like. So your reason will not be because of anybody again. So the person will not be the dictator of your life anymore. It's because of that purpose. That is, it's called intentional living. Intentional living. Intentional living. Intentional purposes for doing the things that you do. You don't just do things because somebody said it. The person that said it is good. God only used that person to give you one-on-one introduction. You are supposed to go and find out the reason. That's why many times you must find out. Excuse me. Why are we doing what we are doing? That's why many times you see people that used to be very spiritual 2-3 years ago, but now they are the ones that are drinking alcohol. It's because the person that discipled them into religion. When the person was in school with them, they would go and pray together on the field, go and pray together on the mountain. But the person has left now because he did not build a culture. He did not know why he was doing what he was doing. He was just doing it because of that person. And he was enjoying it. He was having visions. He was having revelations. But he did not build his own personal reason. So when the person is no longer there to motivate him, he was like, why are we doing what we are doing? You not become worse than you was before you become one again. You must build your reasons and your purposes on something tangible and substantial. So why are you here? That's what I was asking you. Why are you on the group? Don't be on the group because Balagibe added you. If you are not supposed to Balagibe, I'm not interested. If I'm in a good mood and I love you more than I should, I can say, are you sure? Go and confront with God. But if not, I'll say bye-bye. Because you'll be held responsible for your own decisions. That's why on Sunday, when he said that, should be going, I said, you can be going. Because if you stay back, because I say you should stay back, you will not benefit anything. It will not pay you. She was confused, should I go or should I not go? The decision was hers. If I told her to stay, she'll have stayed because I said so. So if she really wanted to stay, she'll just say, why do I want to stay? Because I want to hear this thing. I will stay. You don't understand. That's the main time I say that anything you want to go and do it. Because I expect you to be able to think enough for yourself. Because out there, nobody will be there to help you to make decisions except you yourself. If you cannot take decision to pray when you're in school, imagine you are blessed. God chooses for you to study abroad, where everything is available, food available, light 24/7 available, internet available. It's girls that are even chasing you. Is it that will chase like Joseph? How can I do this thing and do what? Joseph did not sleep with Potiphar's wife because his father said, "Don't touch any woman outside of marriage." No, he said, "How can I do this thing and do what? Sin against God." He held himself accountable to God. The same thing with Daniel, and these are our two examples in the group. If you remember, these are our two goals in the group. Then he said, Daniel did what? Daniel 1:8 proposed where in his heart that he will not. He could have eaten it and clean out, and nobody will know. He proposed in his heart. Daniel was a Hebrew boy in Babylon. He could have named good, nobody will know. And Daniel will still be praying 3 times a day, interceding for Israel. That is not a person that, if that person was doing it because of somebody, he would have given, once enter Babylon like this, after like 1-2 years of struggling, forget, everybody enjoy. Don't you? No go do one. But nobody, Daniel was practically the only person still interceding for Israel. That's why the angel said, you are highly favored. You don't know the meaning of what Daniel did. You are joking. You don't know how far you are going in life yet. That's why you are saying these things. Daniel was one of there were 3 presidents over all the, I think 32 princes in Babylon. 3 presidents. Out of the 3 presidents, he was one of them. Out of the 3 presidents, there's the Oga. He's the Oga of the 3. So he was, after Buhari, is Daniel. In the whole of Nigeria. That's the kind of Babylon. And Babylon was not ruling Nigeria. Babylon was ruling the whole world. Babylon took Israel, took many nations. Those 32 provinces were countries that they won and conquered. They did not turn that country to another state of their own. So he was ruling different countries. one Daniel. Yet, you know how many? You know if he wants to eat chicken and chips and shawarma 247, you eat it. And then I said, I proposed. Not even Daniel chapter 1 verse 8 in chapter 10. When he said, you know what he said? He said, I choose to eat nothing that is favorable. And I chose to fast for 21 days. Some of us, when we become very rich, we cannot fast for 2 days. When you open your eye like this, chicken, turkey, everything. This one is not eat small. This one, eat. You can eat one whole chicken per hour. And you have enough money. Will you be able to fast when you get to that level? You must make up your mind. By me, I will die there. Hear me? I will die there. I choose. You cannot choose because like Gabriel said, fast twice a week. And that one is supposed to introduce you to the culture so that you can choose. Many of us don't know why we greet our parents when we prostrate in Yoruba land. Just taught us greet. So we do. So it gets to the point when you are too old. Rather than you prostrate, just say, am I lying? You are prostrating far now. Because we don't. They will just give it to us, pay take. No understanding. It's necessary that we build that culture by ourselves. Nobody will help us. You will choose that me. Whether I like it or not, whether you will say it or not, whether it's prayer at night or not, me. I will spend 2 hours with God every day. Me is a covenant I've made for the rest of my life. It's a covenant I've made for the next 1 year. That I will wait on God 2 hours every night. Whether you feel like you don't feel like. See, those kind of covenants is what used to get people power. I remember I said something. After he had experienced a lot of the power of God and everything, and he started walking, and he felt he was sick for a while. I think he was having back pain or something. And before that, like a while before that, God told him, be praying every night. There's no time, blah blah blah. After that sickness came, remember God, after that was happening, he said, I told you to be praying every night. Like, nobody told you, no worry. Now, praying every night. If you pray as if you will die there. That's what we, because what we say is not sufficient to change you. It's what you encounter personally. We said something when we were doing prayer yesterday. People did not join prayer yesterday. We said something because knowledge is not informed. Spiritual knowledge. It is revealed. I can tell you, I can have information. With all this things I'm saying, you can say it back to back and teach people, but you don't have to work in your life. Because you are informed about it does not mean it has been revealed to you. Did I tell you what are you studying? The day agric economics, one topic in it becomes revealed to you. You reveal the company on that one topic. Many of your lecturers are informed. Many of them. However, they cannot do anything with it. There is no revelation. They know it. They can teach you. They've been teaching for the past 20 years. Because they've taught so much, they can do it without carrying a book and they will teach. But there is no revelation. There is no depth. There is no understanding. So they cannot produce anything with it. See how terrible agric is in this country. A whole university of agric cannot raise 1,000 agric millionaires every year. A whole dedicated federal university of agric. How are you going to